Say, hello YouTube! Today we're going to do, oh goodness, no. Okay, he's gonna be up there. Today we're going to do the furry friend tag with Max, who has decided that he's too good to be on the floor with his mommy. Huh. Oh, he's so spoiled. First things first, what is your pet's name? And I've already discussed this. His name is Max. His middle name is Hunter, because when I adopted him, his name was already Max. Not a big fan of that name. I feel like it's very stereotypical, especially for a golden retriever. So his middle name's Hunter, because in the first week that I had him and brought him home, he killed 2 birds in my yard. What kind of pet is it and what breed? He's a dog. And he's a golden retriever mutt. He's like a mix. We don't know what he's mixed with, but he's a lot stouter than a regular golden retriever, and he's a little short. So he could be like a different breed of golden retrievers. I've heard of them being shorter. Hush. Somebody outside? Oh goodness. I don't know if you can hear him, he's growling. How long have you had your pet friend? I've had him over 2 years, I believe, actually. Yeah, because he was about 1.5 years, a little over a year when I got him. So, he's 4 now, so yeah, I'd say close to 2.5, 3 years. How did you get your pet? Okay, this is a very interesting story. I used to work at a veterinary hospital, and I worked in the boarding, which is the back area. I took care of all the pets that needed to come in for surgery, and any of the pets that were staying with us for, like, their owners were out of town or whatever. And Max was one of the dogs back there, and I had no idea that he was an abandonment case, because I guess I just didn't even read his tag on his all of the animals had tags on their cages, and I just didn't really look over it. He had a name. Usually abandonment cases don't have names on the tags. They just got like unknown or stray dog, you know, so I didn't think anything of it. His name was Max. So I took care of him for a few days, and then on Friday my boss came up to me and she was like, I need your help taking pictures of the dog so we can post online so we can find him a home. And she was like, it's this golden retriever outside. Wait a second, are you talking about Max? And at this point I was totally in love with this dog. I mean, I thought he was the cutest thing. He was so sweet. And so we took him out and we were doing pictures and stuff, and I like had this very strong bond with him at that moment. Finding out that he was abandoned and just being able to play with him in the yard and get pictures with him. He was just so sweet and lovable, and I fell in love with him. My boss, after we're done taking the pictures, she's like, do you want a dog? Like, do you want to take him home? My first thought was, no, I can't do that. I can't take him home. And then I thought about it some more, and I kept looking at him, and I was just like, I need this dog. I need him in my life. I love him so much already. He needs to come home with me. So I texted my parents, and I told my parents, they have a puppy here that needs a home, and I want to take him in. Because I was living with my parents at the time. I was like 17, yeah, and 17, 18, somewhere around there. I get home and get this guy out of the car, and my parents are like, that is not a puppy. It's like, but he's so sweet. My parents are kind of upset with me at first. They're like, that is not a puppy. That is a big old dog. Oh yeah, that's how I got him. Unfortunately, there was a lot of problems with him that I found out on Monday, because I had to take him in because I noticed some problems with him over the weekend that were kind of strange. When I first got him, I might insert a picture. He was very patchy with his hair. He had like weird patches. I thought he was an elderly dog when I first met him, and then come to find out he's only over a year old. And it was just so strange to me. Like, I couldn't believe how much hair loss he had. And the reason he was in the hospital with us is because he was hit by a car, and the woman that brought him in said she was going to keep him, and she never came back to claim him. So he didn't have any tags or anything. His microchip, we traced it back, and his owner said that she had sold him, and apparently the woman that she had sold Max to no longer wanted the dog, let him loose, and then he got hit by a car and he was in. But yeah, he had some scrapes, some bruises all over his body. He got no real serious injury from the car accident. But that weekend I did notice he was walking around with a very nasty limp, and I thought that we overlooked something, so he went in, he got x-rays done, and turns out he was abused. He has a broken leg that was broken in several places, and the owner did not take him to the vet, so it healed completely wrong. So he lives with that for the rest of his life. We've talked about amputations and stuff in the future. It's not really an option with us because he has the same problem on one of his back legs. So he obviously can't do a double amputation like that. I mean, that would be crazy. And if we take off one leg, then the other leg will just diminish. So it's just a long list of problems. He does take pain medication as needed, and he has this nifty little brace that wraps around that ankle and keeps it stabilized so he doesn't bend it the wrong way. And we do this a lot when we've got people over because he's always jumping on them, and it's just a little Velcro. It's really dirty. I need to clean this. It's a Velcro, and it just wraps around that ankle, keeps it nice and secure. How old is your pet? I've already answered this. He is 4 years old. His birthday was August 15th. So he just turned 4. He's just my sweet little forever puppy. The questions are over here, so I'm just like looking over. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? Let's see, where do I begin? He eats flies out of the window, and around the house you'll hear him like snapping everywhere. And that is him just trying to catch flies out of the midair. Max, what's something quirky about you? Oh, I never mentioned his tail. He's got a really short tail. We don't know what's up with that. It was either amputated for some odd reason, either purposely or by accident. But he's got a really short tail. We have no idea what that's about, but it's really short, and it's just so fluffy. He's just like not having anything to do with this. Here, Max, come here. Come here. Come here. Come down here. No, well, I got him to move, so. This dog, I swear. He loves ice cubes. You know, there was this big media thing going around where you're not supposed to feed your dog ice cubes. And I looked into it. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. But he eats ice cubes, but he doesn't do it after like a long, hot ordeal. Like if he's been outside for a really long time and he's been running around and stuff like that, we don't give him ice cubes right away. We let him cool down first, and then he gets ice cubes. They are his favorite treat. The choice between a bone or an ice cube, he will always pick the ice cube. He loves ice cubes. It's awesome because it's super cheap for us to give him treats, and also we need to keep an eye on his weight because extra weight means extra pressure on that leg. What does your relationship with your pet mean to you? This is my firstborn son right here. This is my baby. I cuddle with him all the time. Whenever he's hurting, I'm hurting. Whenever he's sad, I'm sad. I love him to death. I spoil the crap out of him. He is my absolute baby. Like, he's not the baby of the house because Hercules is the baby of the house at 2 years old. People come over here and they're like, this dog is amazing. And I know that. He is my cuddle buddy. He likes to take naps together. He'll watch movies with me. He was really into watching Breaking Bad with me a few months ago, which was funny. He hates watching Walking Dead though. So usually when Walking Dead comes on, we cover his face because he's terrified of zombies. It's so cute. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? We took Max to the lake, and unfortunately our lakes are shut down right now because of some problems with the algae, but we took him a few months ago and he went crazy. It was his first time ever going to the lake. It was his first time ever swimming in water, and he loved it. Golden Retrievers are natural water dogs, so he hates bath time and stuff like that, so I didn't know how it would react, but he could not get enough of that water. We also love taking him just for random car rides. He loves car rides, just hanging out in the back seat. He loves it. It's another one of our favorite pastimes with him. Mostly this dog just likes to sleep and cuddle, so we just sleep and cuddle sometimes. What are the nicknames that you call your pet? Bubba, Max, Maxie, Sassy Pants, Stinky Pants, Psycho Pants. A lot of pants. I don't know why. He never wears pants, but that's what I call him. Baby. Bubba's the most popular one, like, hey Bubba, Bubba, Bubba. Not paying attention. But that is the end of the questions, but I will add in one little thing. This right here is Mr. Snake. Notice Max's attention right now? Mr. Snake is Max's favorite toy of all time. One of the first toys I ever bought him. This toy is incredible. Mr. Snake goes everywhere with Max. And he loves Mr. Snake! Yay! Maxie, sit. Good boy. And this is the number one. His name is Mr. Snake. I know you want a high five. Come here. Come here. Oh, he likes to hold hands. That's another thing. He is all up in my view right now. Oh, goodness gracious. This is his favorite toy. I'm gonna give it to him. Here you go. Go play. This is what I listen to all day. That is my boy. But we are going to... I think we're going to end this video here. Oh, Mr. Snake has made his way up to the couch so that they can look out the window together. Max! Oh, so happy now you got your Mr. Snake. Max, hey. Look at this beautiful boy. Zoom in on your face. Oh, kisses. Bye.